Hello everyone, welcome to Gaming with Noobs. It's me, Jonathan. Today we are checking out the real face of a VTuber. It is a murder mystery style game, so let's get into this. Let's lower this. Return. Alright. Let's start. Damn. So, what is this real face you mentioned, prosecutor? By real face, I'm referring to the person that actually controls a VTuber, their true identity. Okay, and this real face will influence the development of this case? Yes, you could even say it's the key to solving it. Is that so? Then do you know who this VTuber's real face is, prosecutor? I believe I do and have collected the necessary evidence to prove it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start from the beginning. Oh shit. Nice. Just in truth. Who ate my pudding? Emily Close. What are you yelling for? I just want to eat my pudding and it's not there. Did you eat it? Your pudding? No. Secretary. Okay. Then why do you just stutter? It was you, just admit it. Slander. What proof do you have? We're the only two people that use this office. If it wasn't you, then who was it? There could be a hitherto unknown third party. I hope I said that right. What third party? Prosecutor Truth, you're back. Detective Zelda Haas. When did you get here? A little while ago. Secretary Close said you'd be back soon, so I've been waiting here for you. See, our third party, I bet she ate it. Huh? Ate what? Somebody ate my pudding. Pudding? Wasn't me. Anyway, that's not important right now, Mr. Truth. There's been an incident. A murder at a VTuber company, to be specific. Excuse me? What do you mean it's not important? I was looking forward to that pudding. Mr. Truth, there's been a murder. You can't be serious right now. Alright, let's get to work then, I guess. But if I ever do find out who took my pudding, it'll be the last pudding they ever eat. So what's the case? The head of a VTuber company has been found dead in their office. Police have done a preliminary investigation, but we'd like you to come take a closer look. A VTuber company? You don't know what VTubers are? They're virtual YouTubers. Basically, rather than watching a real person do their stream or video, you're watching them control an anime version of themselves instead. An anime version of themselves? Why would anyone watch that? I wouldn't badmouth them if I were you. VTubers have a huge audience. You really wouldn't want to make them mad. Why? Are they scary or something? Actually, never mind. A case is a case, so let's just go check it out. I'll lead the way. Oof, that's a lot of reading. Whoa. This is ridiculous. Other than bad taste. That knows what happened to the chicken. That's Mr. Chicken. Victim's identity. Reaper. Okay. 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 Ugh. Okay, interesting. Hey, I'm handsome. Look at that. Jealous. Mysteriox. I do all the admin and accounting. Administrative staff. Okay. I like the way they do this, you know, the cutoff portrait right there. Okay. Suspicious. Alright, she's a little too smart. Amanda Childs. I'm an illustrator. Okay. Illustrator. I'll take it. Horrible last name, though. Is it Childs or Childs? Talent manager. I like the art. Like, each character is so well done. Honor Chen, 3D modeler. Karipa's dad. Modeler. Okay, cool. Prudence Weeks, in charge of merchandise and brand and stuff. Product developer. Okay, cool, cool. I like the outfit. Faye Ward, you can call me Faye. Project manager. Okay, I like the tomboy look. I already don't like her, but I understand her point of view. Alright, let's see. Can I order some coffee? I can't relax without it. That's a little too relax. Go use the bathroom. It's a murder scene. What do you expect? Yes, yes, you do. I don't think anyone grasped the gravity of the situation. Her. I blame her. Okay. So each of these touched the knife. Interesting. Okay. Parent knife. A parent knife found on Prudence Week's desk, currently thought to be the murder weapon. Sophia Laura on her chin. Prudence Weeks and Fayward's fingerprints were found on the handle. Okay. I mean, that's a beautiful handle. Okay. Acquired new lead. Minute child's nameplate was held firmly in the victim's cold dead hand. Why would Mr. G have grabbed this before he died? Was he trying to tell something? Oh, look at that. First typo. It's supposed to be Mr. C. I did Mr. Chicken. Okay. Hey, I'm allowed to complain. Oh. So, what's this? I don't know. Alright, so Faye was one of the girls. Okay. Good afternoon. Your position here is, I'm a little nervous. What do you want me to say? Just answer the questions normally, as normal as can be. Tell the truth. Everyone gets nervous with a prosecutor, don't worry. I think that helped a lot, don't mention it. My name is Faye, project manager. I'm Justin, the prosecutor on this case. Okay, I'm ready to get started now. Relationship. What's your relationship to Mr. C? Hero and villain. Huh? Like an evil demon brought down by a brave warrior of light. Narrow-minded. I mean, he was a chicken after all. That's as narrow as you get. It's too old school, always shutting down my ideas. The vtuber industry is about creativity and newness. Shouldn't we be more progressive? I mean, not wrong. He's always saying that's unprecedented, like it's a bad thing. He's just too lazy to take chances. Okay. But alas, the hero always vanquishes her foe in the end. Hehehe. So could I say the two of you had a bad relationship? No, we have a great relationship, but you just say you didn't see eye to eye at work. Sure, but that's work. He's a good person and we have a good relationship, or I guess I should say had. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. Okay then. Usually. Sometimes I'm thinking up a new project and then I get into it. I can't sleep. And I won't sleep until the afternoon. Huh. Oh, what do you mean you don't sleep until the afternoon? I mean, I can't get to sleep, so I don't fall asleep until the afternoon. And the next day, that's a long time to be awake. Wait a second. When do you usually go to bed? When the sun comes up. Night owl, got it. Doesn't that affect your work? Not really, I'll come into the office in the afternoon if I need to. Mr. C doesn't leave until late anyway, so it's fine. Okay? So she's a night owl. And she considers herself the hero to the villain story. Okay? Unique office culture. Do you ever take sleeping pills? Nope. I don't like taking pills. Great, thank you. Okay. Paring knife. Do you ever use a paring knife in the office's kitchen? Yeah, I pick it up sometimes. What do you mean you pick it up? I mean, I pick it up, but I don't use it. Why would you pick up a knife if you're not going to use it? You know, sometimes I get so stressed I just like to hold it and fantasize about killing everyone in the... Is this a confession? Oof, she is really digging herself a grave. Come on, give me some facts. Alright, well, don't laugh, but please don't tell me another joke. No, I'm serious this time. Okay, what is it? Sometimes I like to take the knife and wave it around pretending I'm an assassin or something. Huh. Hey, I told you not to laugh. Sorry. So that's why you pick up the knife? Yeah. Do you do that a lot? Maybe twice a week. Do people know you do that? No way, I never tell anyone. Yeah, probably a good idea. Very good idea. Alright, that'll be all. Alright, and finally, what's her alibi? Where were you on the night of April 20th? My friend's house. What's your friend's name and where do they live? I can't say. Excuse me? I'm being serious here. Well, that's breaching my friend's privacy and I can't do that. It will also make or break your alibi. You do realize that, but I have proof. I was really with him. Hold on. How's that proof? You could have easily photoshopped that. See, that could have easily have been photoshopped. Look at the way her hand is here, right? You could easily just, you know, turn this and then flip it. Look at this. I took this photo that night. Look, that's his hand. We were together. Miss Word, that's a hand. It could be anybody's. It does not count as proof, but I have more. I'm serious, I was there. You just don't want to identify him, right? Right. Then what time were you together? From around 7 to 10. What were you doing? Watching a show? On TV? No, on the internet. Alright, that'll be alright. Sorry and thanks. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, so this is my notebook. Alright. Summary. Lillian Entertainment CEO found dead in office with slash jugular and sleeping posing system. Killer avoided all cameras. Narrowed down to 1 of 6 Lillian employees. I'm sorry. Wow. She gives me everything. She knows the VTuber and everything. Records. Relationship to the victim. Called the victim the Bergioisi. Often disagreed with him based on principle, but says the relationship was great. Alibi, sleeping pills. Leads, nameplate. Paring knife, sleeping pills. Alibi. Diagnosis. Alright, so then leads. Oh, wait. Paring knife. Sophie, honor, prudence. Sophie, honor, prudence. Sophie. Sophie Laura, so you're Karipa's manager. I'm sorry about things, but I hope I didn't upset you. I'm supposed to get this, okay? Someone died, so it's normal to be emotional. You've all actually been relatively calm about everything considering they're all in it together. Thank you, you're a good person for saying that. What's your name? Justin. Justin, I like your name. Can I call you Justin from now on? Okay. Then you can call me Sophie and I feel more comfortable that way. I'll think about it. You're quite calculated. By the way, this whole investigation is private, right? Our investigation is not made public, no. Great. I really worry about things like that. Thank you, don't mention it. She's just worrying about the company. Look at that. Guilty. Guilty everywhere. Guilty right on her forehead. No, I'm joking. Relationship. What was your relationship to Mr. C? Mr. C was my boss, the head of the company. What kind of person was Mr. C? A very controlling one. Oh? Controlling how? Like he'd tell me to get more sleep or eat 3 square meals or even comment on my outfit sometimes. I mean, it's not like he was my dad, right? Was he interested in you? No way, I have a boyfriend. So could I just say he cared a lot about his employees? I guess, even though sometimes he'd tell really gross jokes. Did they make you feel uncomfortable, like sexual harassment? Depends on how you define sexual harassment. If telling dirty jokes were sexual harassment, then you guys would probably be totally swamped with cases, right? As a prosecutor, I can't give my opinion on that. I just think everyone should follow the law. Anyway, no. If Mr. C actually tried something with me, I'd kick him right where it hurts. Oof. I know exactly where a man's weak point is. Great. You definitely don't have to show me. Don't worry. I want to hurt you down there. Oh, hold on. What's wrong? I just remembered something. Both Amanda and Honey had pretty big arguments with Mr. C recently. Honey? Oh, Honor, the digital model right here. What kind of arguments? I don't know what Honors was about, but you could ask Misty. She's the one who told me. Before Amanda, I heard Mrs. C threatened her and made her cry. Threatened her? Can you give me more details? Sure. Acquired no lead. Okay. Alright, let's go with the sleeping pills next. Sure, my job is pretty stressful. Sometimes there's a big collaboration or event that stresses me out and keeps me up, so I'll have to take some sleeping pills. Oh, so you take sleeping pills often? I guess I always have some at home. What's the brand? Let me check. This one. Got it, thank you. Still, I think having someone nice and warm to hold and it is the best medicine of them all. Don't you think? Please don't make me uncomfortable. Oh god. Big spoon. Definitely big. Alright. So she takes sleeping pills. Okay. So... oh, this is gonna turn into a giant web. Alright, let me see Amanda's argument. That day Amanda was with Mr. C in the meeting room all afternoon. They stayed in there until everyone else but me went home, so it was just 3 in the office. Then the meeting room door suddenly flew open and Sophie ran to the bathroom. See? Typo. Another typo. I filled my water bottle and I could hear Sophie crying on us. She's in there a little over 10 minutes. I asked if she was alright, but she just hugged me and kept crying. She kept saying I might have to quit and Mr. C threatened me and stuff. Why? I don't know. She was really upset. I could barely make out anything else she was saying. I asked her why, but she didn't answer me. And then what happened? Then Mr. C came out and asked her to go eat dinner with him. She seemed scared, but she still went. I tried to tag along, but Mr. C said they had something to discuss together and didn't let me go. Do you know what they discussed? Nope. I asked but got no answer again. I thought it was super weird because Mr. C never has private meetings with Amanda. Then what happened with Amanda quitting? She didn't come to the office for the next 3 days, and when she finally did, she seemed really down. So I asked what was all about the quitting, and she just said, "Don't worry about it, it's fine." She looked like she didn't want to talk about it, so I didn't push, but she seemed off, and I was scared she did something stupid. What do you mean by off? I'm not really sure, it was just a feeling. How about Mr. C? Did he seem different at all? Nope, same as always. Okay, do you remember the date? It was a Tuesday in late March, maybe March 21st or 28th. Okay, thank you. Critical evidence. There's not enough time today, so I'll confirm the details the next time. Alright, pair knife. There's a pair knife in your office, right? Yep, I use it a lot. Can you tell me more about it? It's a bit dull. I keep meaning to bring a sharpener into work. What do you use the knife for? Cutting fruit. I like to start cooking more complicated meals, but the office isn't really set up for that. How often do you use the knife? I guess I bring fruit to work every few days, so I'd say I use it every few days. Does anyone else use the knife? Why do you ask? No particular reason. Well, as far as I know, I'm the only one who uses it. Oh, really? Yep. Okay, thank you. Confession! I'm kidding. Ooh, that's a lot. I like how detailed this game is. It really starts making you think. Alibi time. Tell me where you were on the night of April 20th. You mean my alibi? Uh-oh. I think I'm the only person who knows where I was. Where was that? I was working at home, but I live alone, so no one can vouch for me. You live alone? Yep. It's easier to bring guys home that way. I didn't ask that. Would you be interested in joining me for a cup of tea, prosecutor? You seem like you'd be great conversation. Please spare me. Alright, I'm starting to like Sophie. Alright, I know you can take a look at this. What is this? My work chat from that night. Like how quickly I was responding to messages. I couldn't respond that fast if I was here committing a murder, right? I don't think this would qualify as an alibi, but I'll take it into consideration. You're asking us these questions because you think the killer is one of us, right? It's all protocol. Since the murder took place in your office, it's normal to question the employees first. That didn't sound like a no. Please don't push it. Sorry. Okay. All the evidence has been updated. Oof. Alright, let's check. Alright, so suspected time of death was between 7:04 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. Commute time. So it takes Amanda and Faye the longest to get to the office. Honor, Misty, and Prudence all take the same time. Sophie's the fastest turnaround time. Okay. Chapter 1. Okay, leads. Okay. Okay. Evidence. Sleeping pills. Interesting. Okay. Alibi. Record of each suspect's alibi. Working at home. At time of crime. Lives alone, so no actual alibi. Tried to pass off the large amount of work text she was sending at the time as an alibi. I mean, I could understand. I mean, she is partially right. If she wasn't home, how could she answer so fast? Watching a show with friends' house, but I'm willing to identify him. Okay. Wait, who do I want to call next? You know, Misty. I don't like Misty. I don't like her. She gets under my skin. Hey, you're the one who's been making my job way harder. Hey, you're that super rude prosecutor. And you're not rude? Even if I am, that doesn't make you less rude. Why are you so uncooperative? That's insulting. You've kept important information from us. You have secrets. A woman is entitled to her secrets unless you prepare documentation showing that Garipa's real face is related to this case. You don't seem nervous about this at all. If I seem nervous, would I be any less of a suspect? You're really good at throwing me off guard. I'll take that as a compliment. It's my fault I lose my composure too easily. I take my cases very seriously. I believe you. Then let's get started here. Alright, relationship. What was your relationship to the victim? We met in college. You went to the same college? Yes, we met in a school club. We had to collaborate on a few projects and realized we worked together well. He was always very determined. After graduating, he went on to start this business. Then one thing led to another, and I ended up being one of his first employees. But the company didn't make any money before we shifted into VTubers. Things were pretty tough before then. Were you and Mr. C romantically involved? Us? No way. He said he could never be interested in someone with such a terrible personality. You don't know what you've got till it's gone, huh? Her guru, huh? You gotta pay the price for saying something like that. Oh yeah? Can we just get back to the case? Fine. I just mean if you weren't dating Mr. C, then why did you stick around if the company was losing money? Oh. Mr. C was overly innocent and optimistic. If he had an idea, he just went for it right away. Wouldn't you just love to see someone like that fail miserably? Just kidding. Honestly, I'm so pessimistic that I think his eternal optimism was good for me. It was comforting. And anyway, now the company's doing well and I'm making money, so it all worked out. Well, I can definitely see why Mr. C wasn't interested in you. I'll take that as a compliment. Sleeping pills. Do you have any trouble sleeping? Yeah, I'm a really light sleeper. Then if I can't sleep, I get anxious, so sometimes I'll take sleeping pills. But does that have anything to do with this case? We found evidence of sleeping pills in the victim's toxicology report. And now I'm even more suspicious. Yes, you are. This man. Okay. So they both take sleeping pills. Okay. Honor's argument. Miss Laura said Honor, Chen, and Mr. C had an argument recently. Can I ask you about that? Oh, she told you about that? Alright. Well, March 31st was the day before the tomb sweeping long weekend. That day, only Mr. C and I were in the office. I figured it'd be like that all day. But then Honor came in around 3 p.m. She was all worked up, bugging Bossman about a meeting the day before, which was about selling adult merchandise. Pornography? Yeah, on March 30th, Mr. C randomly called everyone into the meeting and said we were going to start selling adult Karipa content anonymously. That day, Honor was the only one not in the office, I guess. She read about it on the chat and came in the next day to pick a fight with Mr. C. Why pick a fight? Honor loves her daughter, so she doesn't want Mr. C selling dog content with her. I guess Mr. C saying we'd start doing it officially, but anonymously was the last straw. Was the argument bad? Punches were thrown. I actually got pretty scared. Oof. Threatened that she'd make Mr. C pay for what he did and stormed out of the office. Did you believe that she'd make him pay? I don't know, but she was really mad. Then I asked Mr. C what happened. He just said, don't worry, it's fine. I didn't ask anything else, so that's all I know. Okay, thank you. Wow. Can you tell me more about that knife? Who uses it, for example? Sophie uses it the most. She cuts up fruit with it. Sometimes Sophie tells Prudence to help her, so she'll use it too. Why does Sophie ask Miss Weeks to help her? I guess she's easy to take advantage of. Amanda offers to help sometimes, but she's scary with a knife, so we just tell her no. 1 second. Mr. Lord never asked you to help me with a knife. Help? Why? Sure, well, wouldn't you want to?
I can't do it.
Big. See? There you go.
Now that's still.
Sure, why wouldn't you want to help? Has anyone ever said you can't read a room? Many times. Let's just talk about the case, okay? You're changing the subject. I don't think Prudence is a killer though. And why is that? She's scared of everything and she hates confrontation. There's no way she could kill someone. I see. As for why that knife was on her desk, I can only think someone planted it there on purpose to frame her. Who would want to frame Miss Weeks? I don't know. I don't think anyone has an issue with her. Or maybe it was just random. I see. I'll take this all into consideration. Where were you on the night of April 20th? I left the office that day around 5 p.m. Was anyone still in the office when you left? That day it was just me and Boss Man in the office, and he was still here when I left. Oh, Boss Man means Mr. C. So you're the first one to find a body, and the last person he saw before he died. Well, I was the first one to find his body, but I don't know if I was the last person he saw before he died. True. Did you notice anything strange when you left that night? I already thought about that, but no, nothing was weird. Is it normal for only 2 people to be in the office all day? Yeah, everyone has a desk here, but we don't force anyone to come in. Most people like working from home when they can. Personally though, I prefer having more structure in my life, and Mr. C said he can't focus at home, so we end up here most of the time. Does that mean Mr. C was alone in the office a lot of the time? If we're not in the middle of a big project, then he'll be here alone a lot. Please continue describing the rest of your night. Okay, I had a date with my boyfriend that night. He works close to here, so when we have a date, I usually walk straight to his office from work. When I got there, he drove us to the movies. What did you watch? I don't remember. You don't remember what movie you saw? My boyfriend wanted to watch it, some superhero robot crap. Fighting and explosions don't do anything for me, but my boyfriend loves it. Anyway, the movie theater's near my place. After the movie, we ate Italian, and then I went home and he went home since we had work the next day. So you were basically with your boyfriend the whole night? Yep, I'm sure the movie theater and the restaurant could vouch for that. What time did you go home? 10:35 p.m. You remember the exact time? Yeah, I saw the time in the elevator and I remember thinking, oh, it's 10:35. That's it. Great, thank you. Oh boy. Okay, sleeping pills. So 2 of the suspects take sleeping pills. Working at home. Left the office at 5:30. And show our friend's house. I don't like her still. But the fact that she got into a fight with him and started swinging makes her suspect. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's question Prudence. Actually, no, let's question Amanda. Miss Amanda, you're an artist? Yes, but at work I'm called an illustrator. I like drawing people. Let me ask one question before we get started. Okay, go ahead. Do you mind telling me your age? I'm 22. What, you think I'm a little kid or something? Sorry, it's just that you look very young, so... I hate when people ask me that question or they stare at me like I'm some lolly perv. It's impolite and it's just, ugh, sorry. Why are you talking about lollipops? Never mind. It's not my fault. My last name is Childs. I should probably change the topic. Ugh, that makes me so mad. Okay, what's your relationship with the victim? He was my boss, I was his employer. What kind of person was he? He'd buy a lot of snacks for the office, like macarons. Whenever he wanted me to work overtime, he'd buy me some expensive snacks and say something like, "Good girl," like a kid. Hey, you're not thinking something that would make me mad, right? Nope, nope, nope. So did Mr. C ever make you feel upset or uncomfortable? Sometimes he'd make some pervy jokes. Oh, would you say he ever took advantage of his power over you to sexually harass you? Huh? No, I wouldn't say that. Also, Mr. C was serious about pornographic content. What do you mean? He was super serious about our company not creating any kind of pornographic material. Maybe because he thought Kariba looked too young, or because he was worried about how her real face would feel. I know they're not one and the same, but I still don't think Kariba's real face would want to see her engage in sexual acts. So you don't draw those types of things? Of course not. I'm basically Kariba's mom. I can never draw sexual material. I draw the line as sensual. Sensual? Yeah, like slightly sexy stuff. Oh, okay. So how is sensual material different from sexual material? It's completely different. Sensuality is art. You don't get it at all, prosecutor. Ugh. I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain. Whatever. Alright, sleeping pills. No trouble sleeping. You don't take any kind of sleeping pills? Nope, I get very good sleep naturally. Do you have any sleep tips you could share? Sleep tips? Well, mommy brings me warm milk every night before bed, and I didn't say that. You can say mommy if you want. It's cute. No, that's cute. Oh my god, yeah. I want to ask you about the officer's parent knife. Oh, the murder weapon. Please tell me what you know about that knife. What I know about the knife, I don't even know who it belongs to. I guess the landlord. Sorry about that. Was it always in the office? As far as I know, yes. Sophie uses it sometimes. She's actually real good with knives. Sometimes she cuts almonds into cute little bunny shapes. Why almonds? Shouldn't she use carrots or something? Faye says bunnies and almonds go together. Almond. I really don't understand this company. But if Sophie can cut an almond into the shape of a rabbit, that is pretty impressive. It is, right? She's really good with her hands. How about you? Did you ever use that paring knife? Sometimes I use it to open boxes. Boxes? Yeah, like slice open the tape. But then everyone was afraid I'd cut myself and wouldn't be able to work, so they banned me from doing that. Probably a good idea. But it was really good for opening boxes. I'm sure it was. The nameplate. About the nameplate, Mr. C was holding. I'd like to hear your opinion on that. One nameplate. Does she not know? Let's freak her out then. According to the police, Mr. C was clutching your nameplate when he died. How? Why? We usually assume it's the victim trying to tell us who killed them, but he was just holding a nameplate. Couldn't it mean something else? Like what? Like, this is the shortest employee in a company or something. The shortest employee, so Mr. C is dying, and that's the message he wants to get out. So is that not a possibility? No, it's not. She's just worried about looking like a kid, and now she's using her height to her advantage. We're looking into all possibilities. Oh, okay, well, as long as you look into it. Alibi. Where were you on the night of April 20th? Eating dinner with my family at home. Can you give me some more details? We were celebrating because my brother found a new job, so we got sushi. I love sushi. Especially salmon. I ate 6 of them in one bite. I was so good. That sushi place did a collab with a famous vtuber a while back, actually. It was so cute. I hope they do another one soon. I'm sorry I missed Childs, but time and details, not details on what you ate. Time and details. That's embarrassing. Please forget everything I just said. Okay, forgotten. Now if you could please stop drooling and answer my question. About times while I was at home all night. My dad brought the sushi home at 6, and then we ate and celebrated until around 7. Then I was in my room working. I was rushing to complete a project before a deadline. That's it, I didn't go outside. Can your family vouch for your alibi? Sure, they all saw me. If I leave my room, I have to pass by the den. My grandparents always hang out there until around 11 every night. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, that's good information. So honor and prudence is all I got left. Sleeping pills. Doesn't take any sleeping pills. At 6 p.m. the father brought sushi home to celebrate the brother's new job. The family dinner lasted until 7. Afterwards, worked in the room. Had to pass through the living room to go out, which for the family could provide an alibi for. Okay. Let's go with honor. Honor Chen, right? And you're a digital modeler. More accurately speaking, I am Karipa's father. Karipa's father, what do you mean by that? It's common in this field to refer to the creators of a VTuber as their parents. That's generally the artist and modeler. Originally, we refer to the artist as the mother and modeler the father, but it can also be the other way around. Sometimes a VTuber's real face can also be referred to as the mother or father, etc. But why are you the father? Aren't you a woman? Maybe I have more masculine qualities, I don't know, but I don't mind it. Alrighty then, since you brought it up, I'm assuming you're quite proud of your daughter? Of course, she's the apple of my eye. Anyone would be proud to be her mother or father. But Miss Childs didn't mention she was Karipa's mother. Amanda brings shame to her family. 1 second, guys.
Look at that.
Okay, puppy.
That's a yellow pop. Push that egg.
Okay, go sit down, okay? I'm playing a game. Go sit down. If a mother can't be proud of her daughter, then what kind of role model is she going to be? You're such a nervous wreck. Honestly, I don't know what to do with her. You get really into character, huh? I think it's understandable for Miss Childs to be nervous since this is a murder case. You really don't have to make excuses for her, prosecutor. You should be able to keep herself composed. Is that so? What was your relationship to Mr. C? He was my boss and a bastard who used my daughter for money. That's quite direct of you. Could you tell me a bit more about what you think of him? I hold conflicting views of him. One is that he's a bastard who uses my daughter for money. The other is that he's a trustworthy business partner. He makes everybody money, his policies are sound, and he's easy to get along with. I was proud to be working under him. And yet you said twice that he's a bastard who uses your daughter for money. It seems like that really bothers you. Wouldn't it bother any parent to see their pride and joy taken advantage of? Plus, that perv was always skating right on the edge. Skating right on the edge of what? The edge of full-blown pornography, that's what. He made my daughter flash her underwear or wear skimpy swimsuits. He even released mouse pads with raised padding where her breasts are. I know sex is human nature and all, but I still don't like it. Ah, I see. I'm assuming... Sorry about that, guys. I'm assuming you were relatively outspoken against those decisions. Our company actually has a policy against pornographic content, you know. But Mr. C would still insist on racing merch that pushed it right up to the edge. I didn't have a say, of course. Karipa is Lillian's intellectual property. So Mr. C always had the final word. I see, but regardless of how I feel about all that, he still didn't deserve to be murdered. I'll do anything I can to assist with your investigation, prosecutor, so just let me know what you need. Thank you very much. I get it. The preventer figure, I completely get it. Being a parent of 2 kids myself, I completely get it. You want the best for your kids, you want the world for them, and you will do anything to protect them. So this is tough. This is very tough. No, I don't keep a specific sleep schedule, so I don't have any issues. Do you ever take sleeping pills or have sleeping pills at home? You just reminded me of something. What? I get headaches a lot. If they're bad, then I can't sleep. Once I got one so bad I couldn't sleep for days. Amanda ended up giving me some sleeping pills, then I could finally sleep. Does Miss Childs usually take sleeping pills? No, I think she was just prescribed them once, not something she usually takes. When was all this? About a month ago. Do you still have any of those sleeping pills left? Of course not. She only gave me 2, and I took the first one that night. What about the other one? The other one? Maybe I lost it. Sorry, but let me get this straight. Amanda gave you 2 sleeping pills, but you only remember taking one of them? Sorry, I only remember taking one. I wonder why.
Perfect sense.
Are you sure? You know, this only makes you more suspicious, right? Okay, then I'm more suspicious. I really don't know what I did with the other pill, that's the truth. If that makes me more suspicious, then it is what it is. You're pretty pragmatic, huh? But okay, I understand. Okay, evidence updated. Parent knife. Please tell me about the officer's parent knife. It's the landlord's. Sophie uses it a lot. Is she the only one who uses it? I'm not sure since we all come into the office at different times. Try asking Misty, she's here the most. Do you use the knife at all? Me? The kitchen is a woman's place, prosecutor, not a father's. Oh, damn. Sorry, but could you be a little clearer with your answers? Are you saying you've never used a knife before? Like I said, I'm a father. I don't use the kitchen. I've never touched that knife. I don't know if I should be more concerned by your gender stereotypes or the fact that you're not actually a father, but I get what you're trying to say. Where were you on the night of April 20th? What kind of stupid question is that? I was at home. At home doing what? Sleeping. Why did you just pause? I didn't pause. I was at home sleeping. From 1 to 1. From around 5:30. From around 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I don't know if I'm sure. No, I don't have a normal sleep schedule. Doesn't that affect what you can be? We don't enforce regular office rules here. Oh, it's something that you were at home. Probably not. Are you certain about that? I live alone, so yes, I'm certain. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is getting trickier and trickier. Take 7 blood received proof from a minor child. Those one took the first one, but I'm sure where the second one. Alright. Finally, the last one to ask. Prudence Weeks, you do graphic design and product development, right? That's right. Could you please sit a little closer to me? I can't question you if you're all the way over there. But your eyes. My eyes are scary. Shoelace beams.
James. Nice and hot.
And that nice lady questioned me instead. Legally, a secretary can't do a prosecutor's job. But just get over here. I swear I don't bite. Really? Really, really. What was your relationship to the victim? He was my boss. Can you tell me a little more about him? He was nice, but sometimes he made me do things I didn't want to do. What kind of things? He would bring me outside with a lot of people I didn't know. It was scary. And he didn't care if I didn't want to. I'd have to sit with that group of people and discuss work things. What were those meetings about? Merchandising, products. Don't you work in merchandising? Eee. Oh god. Because it's your job and he's your boss. You know what? Forget it. You tell me a bit about it. The parent knife. What do you want me to say? Who uses it? Or who it belongs to? I don't know who bought it. It's just always been in the office. As for who uses it, that's mostly Sophie. Well, sometimes she asks me to cut fruit for her. Cut fruit for her? Yeah, like when a client comes, sometimes Sophie asks me to cut up the fruit for them. Why does she ask you? Why doesn't she do it herself? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Mr. Lord is younger than you, right? Yeah. You still let her tell you what to do? Well, don't you think that's odd? I guess she seems older. Is that so? By the way, do you know where we found the knife? Would it have been in the drawer under the sink? No, we found it on your desk. Why would it be on my desk? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know anything. No wonder there was blood on my desk. But I really don't know why the knife would be there. Okay, I understand. Does that make me a suspect? Yes, it does. It's not me, really. Do you have any trouble sleeping? If no one is around, then I sleep very well. You really don't like other people, huh? So if you can't sleep, what do you do? I think about how much I don't like people being around. And what do you do to fall asleep? Oh god, come back. Is there anything you have to tell? Hide in my dreams, but you're not asleep yet. I like dreams. I have everything. Everyone loves me in my dreams. Seems like daydreaming solves all of your problems, huh? But to enter those dreams, do you ever need to take sleeping pills? No, but Misty does. Misty? Yes, my roommate. Does she take sleeping pills regularly? Yes, she doesn't sleep well. You know where she keeps her pills? Her drawer. Got it, thank you. Roommate. Okay. Where were you on the night of April 20th? At home sleeping. From 1 to 1. I don't remember. I didn't check the time. Do you only sleep at the same time? I sleep a lot whenever I'm tired. I like sleep. It feels safe. I don't need to see anyone. You really don't like other people, huh? Does sleeping so much affect your work though? We're not required to come into the office. I only come in when I need to check out new products. Can anyone else confirm that you were home sleeping? Misty can. Misty, why? She's my roommate. We live together. Oh? So she was there at the same time? No, she had a date. She came home a little after 10 and saw me. after 10, but no one can testify where you were before then? No, sorry. Okay, thank you. I'll get more information on her living situation next time. I should have enough evidence now. This is gonna be tough work. On a Chan received from so Amanda takes sleeping pills. Sophie and Misty as Sophie's Honor Chan lives alone. Oh man, this is so weird. This is tough. Hey, somewhere. I really feel like it was Misty. I don't know why. I really feel like it was her. Honor. Alright. Leads. Evidence. Paranoid. Honor. Evidence. Sophie, Honor, Prudence, and Faye all touched the knife. Doesn't take sleeping pills, but she received 2 from Amanda last month. Take the first one. Okay, but I'm sure about the second one. Who's the one? Amanda had family. Sophie was alone, but she was texting. Honor lives alone. Prudence was supposedly sleeping, Misty was on a date, and Faye was watching a show with a friend. Time message. I must say I grabbed this before he died. Was he trying to tell something? It's so hard. There was one person who has no alibi. Handled the fruit knife and reason. It was Honor. Right. Alibi. Evidence supporting. No. Alibi. Face up. No, damn. I can't just go off the alibi. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but I can't just go off the alibi. Iron knife. So tired, too much overtime. Alright, I'm heading back. Wait, miss close. What? No, don't give me that look. Are you thinking about pulling that mock trial stuff again? But judging from all the information I've gotten so far, there can only be one suspect. That doesn't matter. You can't do things like that. It's not according to protocol. But we catch the culprit every time, don't we? There you go again. Come on, please stay and help out. I'll buy you an ice cream. Ugh, fine. But if you get reported, you're on your own. I know. And Honor Chen. What? According to our investigation, you are the only possible culprit. Hold on, it wasn't me. How'd you land on me? Is that even legal? Can you just accuse whoever you want? Do you even understand games? This is called the tutorial. You think this is a game? Order. An impromptu court is now in session. You may all testify on your own behalf afterwards. I will make a final decision. Do you have any objections, Miss Chen? Guess I don't have much of a choice. If you're really not the killer, now's your chance to prove it. Fine, then let's get started. Courtroom statement. Since the office door was locked and the culprit didn't appear on any cameras, there's a high probability the killer is familiar with the building. Of the 6 employees with a key, only one has no alibi, plus the means and motivation to murder Mr. C. Honor Chen, you are currently the only suspect. You're right, I can't provide an alibi and everyone knows that I didn't like Mr. C. But that doesn't mean I wanted him dead, and I don't know what means you're talking about. You're being way too presumptuous about all of this. I'm not the killer. I've taken into account on both sides. Prosecutor Truth, please present any evidence you have. I'd like Mr. Rogues to assist me there, if possible. Okay, I'll just answer my questions, okay? Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Prosecution, okay. Prove Honor Chen had a motive. Where were you during the daytime on March 31st? That was the last work day before a 3-day weekend, so I was at the office like usual. Thanks. Sorry, I'm not reading any of this. I just want to be quiet so everyone could read it peacefully. They use a vocal as a stream. Okay, was references to voice analysis. But wouldn't people want to listen to her real voice? Why would she want to change it? Because there's a lot more than just her voice. Karipa's outgoing, bubbly, and she interacts with her audience no matter who they are. That's why she's so popular. But about the IP address, she uses a VPN to spoof her IP, so that's also a no can do. Any account info, all Karipa's account info is stored in Word documents and can be accessed and edited by anyone in the company. What about checking all the employees' homes to see who sets up for streaming? They all work remotely, so everyone has mics and webcams. Oh, come on. Is this an entertainment company or a spy syndicate? It is said that VTubers fans are always trying to figure out who they really are, so they've implemented some basic anti-tracking precautions. Did we get that search warrant yet? I still haven't heard back from the court. The heck, they're usually so fast. I'll do what I can first. I'd like Detective Halls to follow up on their alibis too. There should also be some info we can dig up online. Can you check into that, Emily? I'll buy you a lollipop. Steak dinner. Ugh. You realize how busy I am? You think a lollipop will persuade me? Fine, steak dinner. That's more like it. Alright. I wasn't able to ask everything in detail last time because of time constraints. Acquired new lead. Well, I'm done talking. Can't you go do something else? Can't a girl enjoy the view? Yo, you're gross. Oh, that hurt. You deserve it. Report. What? Sorry to interrupt your little moment there. What little moment? There wasn't any moment. Don't deny it, prosecutor. You'll break hearts that way. Could you not lecture me, please? Just say what you came here to say. We have some new info about the time of death. What is it? We watched Karipa's stream from that night and saw that Mr. C was leaving comments. What? The last comment he made was at 9:50 p.m. We checked the IP and confirmed it was sent from the victim's computer. The computer that was covered in his blood, you mean? Yes, which puts the new time of death between 9:50 and 11:30 p.m. Update time of death. But wait, his mouse wasn't bloody, right? Do you think he was typing with his mouse, like with a virtual keyboard? We experimented with that but found it would have taken way too long, so we ruled it out. But the mouse can't explain anything right now, right? Also, we did some more digging into Lillian Entertainment. We were able to make 2 major discoveries even with Misty refusing to cooperate. First, the company's finances are in great shape, no monetary pressure at all. Second, all messages from Karipa's main account have been deleted. Deleted? Who deleted them? We don't know, but we do know they were deleted after the murder took place. Every employee could log into her account, right? You got anything else? Not right now, but I'll keep investigating. If there's anything you want me to check into first, just let me know. Ugh. And if you two want to have some alone time, just put a sock on the doorknob or something. Oh, I'm gonna smack this dog. I'm gonna smack. Ooh. We're not having any alone time, right? Don't be an idiot. Okay, sorry. What are you looking at? You get to work too. This is alright. Alright, that's it for today. This is a lot and my voice is starting to hurt. I'm not used to talking this much, but this is the real face of a VTuber. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks.